Good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon.
May we know you, ma?
Well, I'm Laja Latifat FUNKE GBAJABIAMILA, mother of Honorable Femi GBAJABIAMILA.
Yeah, thank you, ma. We are on my Asiwaju story, ma. We just want you to tell us a little about Asiwaju, what you know about Asiwaju, ma.
Well, Asiwaju, how I know Asiwaju is just through my son, really. And again, when I was with Jack on you, because that's where I started my political career, he was my mentor, and happened to meet him that time, but nothing much, between me and him. But I noticed he's a very nice, jovial man. That's all I could say about him. So good.
Hey, ma, then when you are the council, as the from vice to the chairman, you didn't do anything pertaining Asiwaju then?
Oh yeah. Oh yes, definitely. Because we used to go to the office, at Alausa before we start, anything. We have meetings with him. Exactly. I just remember now. That was when I was vice, and that's where I got to know him. That's a nice, jovial, amazing man, and of course, I can't say anything bad about him, but just to script and what he wants, that's all.
Yeah, people said Asiwaju build, he recruits people. How far is it true, ma? That he likes building youths. He likes.
Oh yes, what you won't have to do. He has to put you into it so that you too can do the same thing, because he knows what he wants. That's one thing, and he always insisted on what he wants you to be. He's a good trainer, and he did train people very well. You can see among all the boys surrounding him today, he taught them well.
The likes of the Speaker of the House, our former governor, Babatunde Fashola, I think they go through Asiwaju.
Babatunde Fashola was Asiwaju chief of staff then.
Before he came to the governor.
Exactly. So it's nothing much about Babatunde. I don't know much because I've not mixed with them so much. I just concentrate on. If you ask me anything about Surulere, local government, yes, I'll be able to tell you.
Yeah, being your son, being the Speaker of the House, and he's from Asiwaju, what can you say about it?
My son being with Asiwaju?
Yeah.
It's all right. Because, really speaking, I didn't want my son to go into politics.
Why?
Because he's very outspoken. He's my son. And one has to, I know what to do about these people. You have to know how to deal with them. And my son listened, but when he came out straight away. That have to be tactful. You have to cool down. That's why. Because I've had a bad experience with his father, and I don't want him to have the same, that I went through about his father. But I was surprised. He found me wrong, because he has been doing very well. What I didn't expect, he did. What I wouldn't have done, he did. And I'm happy for him. I thank God for that, because it's God that leads him the way he's doing, nothing else.
Yes, mommy. Being a mother in Lagos State, look at the election that we just finished. This election that they are going to swear in Asiwaju in. People believe Asiwaju did not win, that the election is rigged, and between me and you, we know that the election is not rigged.
No, it wasn't rigged.
What can you say to it, ma?
It wasn't rigged. It's for them to have won this area, this my Surulere here. They've done a lot, which we didn't know. We Yoruba, we just sat down. We didn't know that things are going on underneath. We call them in. We are together. We are friends, but they want to drive us off away. They rigged these people. They rigged it, and we leave it like that. But God knows best.
But the Speaker of the House won his own election.
The Speaker of the House,
Yeah.
What has he done?
Won his own election.
Run an election.
You know, Surulere is a difficult place to win election.
Yes, because there are so many different parties, or what I can say. But he won it because he has done a lot for Surulere. Femi has done a lot. They even didn't expect it from him. He built the house, he did everything, gave them work to do. Name it. Go and ask anyone. Even the people in the bus, they told me that if you have one or two people like this, things would have been better for them. They've done a lot. Go around there in Surulere, see the houses here they painted. There's light. It's like a small London. Go around Surulere, you'll see the work by Jonah. I thank God for that.
Mommy, coming back to you, ma, when you are the chairman of the council, how does Surulere look like then and now?
Surulere has changed now. At that time, tax, paying tax, they sealing their houses and all sorts of things. The place was so dirty. We tried to, because I don't know, I was a nurse. Once a nurse, always a nurse.
Yeah.
And I did a lot hygienically, and what they should do, I did my best during my tenure there. But then now it's even better than when I was there as a chairman. And Femi has been doing a lot, and he's still doing it. He's still continuing.
Because I could remember that's Randall Health Center. That's where I was born.
Randall, yes.
Yeah, it was not like that before.
No,
but Randall has been general.
Yes.
So what would you say about? Because I remember I was born there, and last year I was 50 years or so, 50 years back. Because that's where I was born.
I've done a lot. They've made it a hospital now, more or less than clinic. They've raised it up. They've got the beds there. And as a nurse, I pop down once in a while to see them, and they're doing very well. They're doing very well.
You still go out and check around at this
Oh yes. They know me. They Randall.
Sure.
I just check them, talk to them, and ask for their needs, what they want, what are they lacking of. If you ask for my name there, they will tell you, oh yes, that's our mama.
So, Mommy, your advice to the youth of Nigeria that what they should do, exercise patience for this regime they want to enter, your advice for the youth?
The youth joining to be a nurse or what?
No.
To work in the hospital?
Most of the youth were complaining about APC. Now the Asiwaju is swearing in her. Yeah. Your advice for them, is it to exercise patience?
Yes, they have to be exercise patient to see what Asiwaju will do for them. Asiwaju has a lot of things to do for them. Changes, there's a lot of changes for them. You will see. We are all eager. We are all anxious. It's getting too late. We want May 29 to come quick, so that we can see the wonderful work that he promised to do. And I know for sure you will see changes.
Yeah, thank you very much, Ma. Madam, lastly, Ma, your advice for the president. When they swear in May 29, what advice would you give in terms of what is really happening in Nigeria? Kidnapping, security, food, infrastructure.
Yeah, my advice to Asiwaju, may God help him. And he'll put him right. I want him to have unity of Nigeria. Let us be together. Let us, work together so that Nigeria will be great. They said Nigeria is the greatest of Africa. As things are going now, I think it's going down. May God help us so that when there's unity, when they are all together, I think things will be better.